G'day guys, welcome back to Game Chambers. You're with Chris again. This time we're having a bit of a look at Warhammer Underworlds Online. So with the skulls for the Skull Throne Games Workshop event, a whole bunch of games became discounted, and this one in particular became free. I've not played it before. I've not played the tabletop version. Just going to jump straight on in and just see what this is like as a free game and see if it's worth jumping into. So I believe it's supposed to be some sort of a tactical game, but I don't know anything about it. So these must be all the warbands you can pick. So what do we got? We got some Sigma dudes, some Khorne, some undead, some orcs, some more Sigmarines, some rats, some Skaven. I don't know what these are. Nighthaunt, I suppose. More Sigma dudes. They look, yeah, they must be Zentian. We got either some very weird looking half-naked dwarves. More Sigma dudes. More Nighthaunt and more Khorne. So personally, none of those really appeal to me at the moment, but I think we've only got a couple of them available anyway for the free. Where's this down the bottom? 1, 2, 3. I don't know what I'm looking at down here. Is that the level? Okay, it must be the level I've got the warband to. Okay. Let's go back. Learn to play. New Steam guide. So hopefully they've got a tutorial. They're not expecting me to read a Steam guide to learn how to play. But let's find out. That's what they're sort of pointing me to here. Learn to play new Steam guides. Well, let's just hit begin and see what we get. Okay, there are some tutorials, so let's have a look at the basics, shall we? Tutorial will teach you the very basics of Warhammer Underworlds Online. Okay. The winner is the player who collected the most glory points by the end phase in round 3. So you defeat enemy fighters and claim objective cards. You can drag to move the camera. Oh, look at that tearing. Okay. Do we have an option for VSync? We do not. We're trying to get 60 FPS. That's very interesting. Okay. What if we throw you into windowed mode? Does that fix the tearing? It does, but now you've got a border. Alright, well that's going to be frustrating, isn't it? Looks like you guys don't have the border though, so okay. Alright, let's try this. Warbands are made up of a varying number of fighters with different strengths and abilities. Each warband is controlled by a single player. Okay. Look like some Khorne guys. Each turn you activate one of your fighters as you seek glory and triumph. 3, so you can move. You got a defense and you got wounds. Okay. You can choose a charge with one of your fighters. A charge is a move action followed by an attack. Let's get Angarad to charge and attack Zarkus. Okay. Select Angarad. Click her Sigmarite Hammer attack. Sigmarite Hammer. And then click there to charge. Okay. You receive a charge token when you declare a charge. You cannot be activated again until the next round. Knowing the fighter can't be activated again is a very important rule. Okay, sure. Alright, so we roll dice. We've got hammers, swords, 2 half circles. I don't know what they're called. Yep, okay. 2 sides of the die has a hammer. This means you're more likely to roll hammers. Number of dice is equal. Okay, yep. So it tells you how many dice you roll. So she gets 3 with that ability. 2 successes. Defense die. Okay, work the same as attack die, but they've got a couple of other little icons on them. Okay. That's equal to your character's defense characteristic. Alright, so we got a block. I got 2 damage. Okay, Anger adds 2 smash beats Zarkus single block, so Zarkus takes 2 damage. Why does he take 2 damage? Is that what was on the card? Yeah, 2 damage. I see that. Okay, so he's only got 4 health. When a fighter takes damage, they gain wound tokens. If a fighter gains wound tokens equal to or more than their wound characteristics, yep, okay. Cool. If an attack is a success or a draw, the attacker can choose to drive the defender back, pushing them away. Okay, so now we choose which hex to push him into. Oh, let's push him into his mate's way. Sensing an opportunity, Gartok charges in to attack the surprisingly aggressive Stormcast. Okay, he rolls 2 attack dice, he gets 1 success, and we get 1 defense. So attack fails, doesn't do any damage, and he still gets a drive back, okay. Okay, so we can get inspiration. So these guys get a block. Inspired when they block, okay. An additional attack action, hey? Emerging from the fog is Severin Steelheart, the leader of Steelheart champions. With stoic determination, he strides towards the cries of battle. Since Angarad has a charge token, she's unable to move or attack for the rest of the round. Instead, we'll move Severin closer to the action. During activation, you can choose to perform a move action with one of your fighters, allowing them to move up to their move characteristics. Okay, select him and click where we want to move. Well, let's just go straight up and move. Okay, that animation is pretty weird. Okay, so if you've got the move token, you can still attack. Ignoring his wounds, Zarkus whips his head around to the armor-clad newcomer. He charges forward with bloodshot eyes and a crazed scream. Critical success. Okay. If the defender rolls more critical successes than the attacker, the defender automatically blocks the attack action regardless of the number of successes. Okay. So because he got a critical success, he completely defends it. Yeah, that's cool, he actually blocked it. Okay, since Severin has a move token, he can't move or charge, but he can still attack. Alright, select his Sigmarite broadsword attack. The rest of them are grayed out. Okay, this one. Critical success. They both roll critical successes, so they cancel each other out. However, because he rolled an additional smash, the attack will still succeed. Okay. That'll finish him off because he'd already taken 2. Once a fighter has been dealt damage equal to their wounds, they're taken out of action, and you get a glory point. Okay, so this is how you win. Whoever has the most glory at the end wins. Drawn by the smell of slaughter, Riptooth the Fleshhound leaps in from the shadows. Okay. Following in the footsteps of his leader, Oberyn the Bold steps into the battle. Oberyn is too far away to charge, but we can move him closer. Yep. Anywhere in particular I have to move him to? Oh yeah, there. It's quite nice. Simple enough. Wherever Riptooth is, Magor Redhand is never too far away. The leader of the Fiends vows to drown this battlefield in blood. End of the round. Okay, each side gets 4 activations before a round ends. When the round ends, all charge and move tokens are removed. This means fighters can charge, move, and attack again next turn. Okay. Starting a new round. Each player rolls dice to determine who goes first. If both players are tied for the most critical successes, or no player rolls, and then the most player with a single support wins, and then the double supports. Okay, so that's what those little icons meant. So we win clear of critical success. In this tutorial we're taking the first turn, okay. You can choose to perform a guard action. This will allow the fighter to count block and dodge results when defending against an attack. In addition, the fighter cannot be driven back while on guard, okay. So that's useful when they're at risk of getting attacked and you want to minimize chance of taking damage, and prevents from being driven back. Oh, we got our little icons down here, do we? Yeah, can't see them because they're off the screen. Okay. Can't be driven back while on guard. Do we really want to go on guard where we are? I guess that's what the game's telling us to do. We don't really have a choice. Gartok seeks to succeed with Zarkus failed and launches himself at Severin for the glory of Khorne. Sounds like a terrible idea. If you have a friendly fighter adjacent, they can give support to your defense rolls. Results of single support will counter success. Okay. That's good to know. So that support is a success and that's a dodge. Interesting. I like that. Bit of a quick and easy way to do it with the dice, I suppose. How you position them with your fighters will have a massive impact. Yeah, definitely. Yep, so keep your models together to keep those support dice coming. Support works for attacks. Yep. Okay, so we're going to attack him with our Sigmarite hammer. And because we get one here, we're going to get this support. Having more support than your enemy, if your fighter has one more supporting fighter than the enemy, they get to count that as successes. If you have two or more, then you count the double support. If you have the same number of supporting fighters, then you don't get either. Okay. Gartok can't be driven back. Special ability, okay. Riptooth is coming in to attack Oberyn. Okay, well that's a lot of critical successes. Inspiration. Be warned, Magor and all his fighters inspire when they inflict damage. Okay. Some attacks have the ability to strike all adjacent enemy fighters. Okay, so I'm guessing this is going to be a mighty swing. Alright, so do we roll once? That dodge actually triggered for him. But that didn't because of the support. Okay, Magor charges in again. So this is their leader. Okay. Not sure why we took the hit there. I thought we had equal. Oh, here we go. Some attacks have the cleave ability, which allows them to ignore block results the defender rolls. Magor's attack has cleave, which is why Severin's 2 blocks do not protect him. Oh, there you go. The game was answering my question for me. Okay, because he's on guard, he doesn't get driven back. So has everyone got 4 health? Some attacks have the knockback ability, which allows them to drive enemy back an additional hex. Okay. Oberyn, we're going to use Sigmarite Warhammer on him. And after a successful attack, we can drive him back. 2 hexes. So we can pick whichever way. Okay. Of the 4 servants of Khorne, only Magor and Riptooth remain, but they are currently too spent to launch another assault. If you find all your fighters have a charge token, or are unable to activate any of them for any reason, you may have to skip your activation and wait till the next round. Notice that all the enemy fighters have charged this round and cannot be activated. Magor's Fiend still has one last activation left, which they will now choose to skip. Okay. So, in this tutorial we played through the first 2 rounds of a game of Warhammer Underworlds Online. A normal game consists of 3 rounds with each player getting 4 activations each round. Only 12 activations in an entire match. Okay. Move a fighter, attack, charge, put a fighter on guard, skip. Okay. Power cards and objective cards. Alright, well, I don't feel like going into the rest of this tutorial right now. I think this has got some potential. We might jump in and do some more of this a bit later on, or I might just do the tutorial by myself and then we'll jump into online play and to see how it goes in an actual match. But if you like the content, if you want to see more, give us a like and a subscribe down the bottom. Otherwise, we'll see you in the next video.